What is cracking YouTube? This, my friends, is VaporZeon, and welcome to my top 5, or one of my first top 5s for YouTube. And this top 5 is going to be my top 5 Ghost-type Pokemon. Now, keep in mind guys that like a lot of videos that people do top 5s on, this is opinion based only. So if you guys want to chuck your opinions in the comment section below, I'd really appreciate it. Also, hit that like button if you enjoy my top favorite Ghost-type Pokemon, and I hope you enjoy. So coming in at number 5, guys, was indeed the Automaton Golurk. Now, Golurk was just one of those Pokemon that really, clicked with me. It's a possessed automaton. Like, you can't not like a possessed automaton. It was so cool. The concept behind Golurk was pretty damn amazing, and I wanted one, but I wouldn't use one on my team in a 5th gen game, because getting a Golurk or whatever at the end of the game, it's too lower leveled to be, doing that stuff, and that's why Golurk is only number 5. So coming in at number 4, guys, was indeed the Poltergeist of Gen 1, Gengar. Now, Gengar, by far, was my favorite Ghost-type Pokemon from Gen 1 because of the way he looks, with the red eyes and everything, and the dark figure type. But one thing that's always seemed to occur to me when I look at a Gengar, it looks a lot like a Clefable. Like, I'm not kidding, it looks so much like a Clefable. It looks like the dead spirit of a Clefable. But the real reason I love Gengar is because of Lavender Town in Gen 1, and in those games, Lavender Town just screams, Gengar lives here, Gengar lives here, and it's amazing, and I love Gengar. If they had Gengar in, because I know I didn't really use Gengar a lot because of the fact that he was a trade by evolution type, and I didn't really like him for that. But Gengar's only recently grown on me as I've been getting into competitive battling, and that's why Gengar is at number 4. So coming in at number 3, guys, is the Chandelier himself, Chandelure. Now, I really like this Pokemon. I really like this Pokemon. It's on fire, and it's a ghost. It's a Chandelier possessed by an angry spirit. Like, how can you not like this? How can you not like this Pokemon? He just screams, I'm awesome. Like, look at him, he's just screaming, I'm awesome. And he's just, he's such a cool Pokemon. I loved his concept as well. The fact of a Chandelier being possessed by an angry spirit was a really cool concept. And, of course, Chandelier has the coolest cry I've ever heard. It's just, and that's why Chandelier is at my number 3 spot on this list. So coming in at number 2, guys, is indeed the guy from Sinnoh himself, Giratina. Now, everybody loves a good old dragon type, and I love me some dragon types. Dragons are apparently, well, actually, they're my 3rd favorite type. May do a top 17 on my types. But Giratina, I mean, he screams badass. He just screams badass. I mean, look at that fan art. Look at that fan art. It screams, I'm a badass. Look at him, he's screaming, I am a badass. But the only reason he missed out on number 1 is because I don't really like, Sinnoh was just a no-brainer for me. Like, the amount of Pokemon that were in the game was outrageous. The amount of stuff you could do in the game was outrageous. The amount of legendaries was also immensely outrageous. But Giratina stood out as one of my favorite Sinnoh legendaries, and that is why he is at number 2, but he only missed out by an inch for the number 1 spot. So coming the number 1 spot, the number 1 Ghost-type Pokemon is indeed Sableye. Now, everybody loves Sableye. Sableye is a complete badass, and, I mean, who doesn't like a Sableye on their team, especially in whatever tier he's in? I think it's OU. But Sableye, I mean, when my cousin and I were together and we were playing Pokemon, I got Ruby, he got Sapphire, and I hated Mawile. Like, I really hated it. I had a Mawile at like level 67 and it was just pure shite on toast. Nothing was going my way with the Mawile. It wouldn't hit attacks, it would die quickly, and I would just rage at it. And then my cousin traded me the Sableye. I got it to level 100 and I was just like, this is so much fun. And I mean, look at that fan art. We're gonna stand here, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna admire this fan art. We're gonna sit here and admire this fan art. So yeah, that's fan art. And that's why Sableye is number 1. So that's gonna be it, guys, for today. I thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.